Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
They say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, so when his ex-wife, Kathleen Buhle, took the stand in Wilmington, Delaware as a witness for the prosecution, Hunter Biden could be forgiven for bracing himself. Dressed in neat blue pantsuit and white shirt, Kathleen was the image of calm as she told the court how she discovered her then-husband was using drugs when she found a crack pipe in an ashtray on their porch on July 3, 2015. It was the day after their 12th anniversary and 2 days before she kicked him out of the house for good. Kathleen told the court she confronted him and he acknowledged smoking crack. Even before she found the incriminating paraphernalia, Kathleen admitted she had suspected her husband was using drugs given that he had earlier been kicked out of the Navy for testing positive for cocaine. "I was definitely worried and scared," she said. Asked under cross-examination if she had ever actually witnessed Hunter using drugs, she admitted no, but on redirect, when asked how she knew that he was, she said bluntly, "He told me." She added, "I assumed he was continuing to use when I would find the pipes in the car," an occurrence she said had happened about a dozen times. Court is an all-too-familiar meeting point for these two former spouses, with Kathleen still pursuing Hunter for $2.9 million in unpaid alimony in a case that continues to simmer through the D.C. courts. As he watched his ex take the stand, Hunter may well have wished he'd just ponied up. Instead, as recently as last year, her attorneys stated that he continued to inflict enormous expense and emotional toll on the woman who bore him 3 children. Kathleen, 55, filed for divorce from Hunter in December 2016 after 24 years of marriage. And however anodyne the grounds, irreconcilable differences between the parties concerning defendant's conduct, the divorce would prove one of the dirtiest in D.C. The move came a year after reports that the couple had formally separated in October 2015, 3 months after she allegedly kicked him out of their home on July 5, 2015, because of his conduct the night before. Kathleen didn't give any detail of what that conduct might be in her initial divorce filing, but later documents shed some light, citing drug use and infidelity as major motivators in the split. Several months after filing for divorce, Kathleen returned to the court to ask that they freeze their marital assets and have all funds earned prior to a full and final resolution placed into an escrow. From that, the motion asked that Kathleen receive an allocation of $20,000 a month while Hunter received just $5,000. The February 2017 filing came hot on the heels of Kathleen discovering that Hunter was in possession of a large diamond, on information and belief worth approximately $80,000. Hunter initially denied owning the rock when asked to place it in a safety deposit box accessible only to him and his ex, but subsequently admitted to having it. In the February documents, Kathleen's attorneys stated that Hunter was the sole provider throughout the marriage and had been sending a monthly stipend of $17,000 to Kathleen and their 3 daughters, Naomi, Finnegan and Maisie. But, they claimed, in 2016 that amount suddenly dwindled to $7,500, though Hunter's spending on himself and his hobbies continued apace. According to Kathleen, while Hunter neglected his estranged wife and children's needs, he had nothing but deep pockets for drugs, alcohol, prostitution, strip clubs and gifts for women with whom he had sexual relations. Barely 2 months after their divorce filing, Hunter had maxed out their credit cards, run up a host of other expenses including taxes of $313,970 and maxed out Kathleen's patience. According to her, Hunter's conduct creates situations that are unsafe or traumatic of the parties and their children, and his judgment is frequently impaired. In the eviscerating motion, Kathleen pointed out that while Hunter spent generously on himself and his interests, he has not provided sufficient support to meet the needs of herself, of her children. Perhaps unnecessarily given the tone and content of the filing, Kathleen's attorney assured the court, there is no expectation or reasonable expectation of a reconciliation between the parties. The motion was filed just days before it was revealed that Hunter was dating his brother Beau.